basic, intermediate, advanced, English learning, strike while the iron is hot. Do something quickly while you have a good chance. Example, I got a job offer, so I struck while the iron was hot and said yes. Take action immediately when the opportunity is favorable, before it disappears. Example, he saw the flat was still available and struck while the iron was hot by putting in an offer. Capitalize on a fleeting moment of advantage or enthusiasm. Akin to a blacksmith shaping metal while it's malleable. Example, recognizing the surge in public interest, the campaign team struck while the iron was hot. Securing endorsements before momentum waned. Cadence. The way something sounds when it goes up and down, like talking or music. Example, her voice had a nice cadence. It went up and down gently. The rhythm or pattern in speech or music, especially how it rises and falls. Example, he spoke with a calm cadence that made people listen. The rhythmic modulation of sound, particularly in speech or music, often used to convey emotion, emphasis, or closure. Example, the symphony concluded with a perfect cadence, resolving the musical tension. Separate from the herd. To be different from other people in a good way. Example, wearing bright clothes can separate you from the herd. To distinguish from the majority by doing something special or thinking differently. Example, if you want to succeed, you need to separate yourself from the herd by taking bold steps. To consciously diverge from conventional behavior or group norms, often to assert individuality, excellence, or leadership. Example, his refusal to conform to corporate cliches truly separated him from the herd, earning him a reputation for innovation. Pizzazz. To look fun, bright, or full of life. Example, her dress had lots of pizzazz. It was colorful and sparkly. A lively, stylish quality that makes something stand out or feel exciting. Example, he added pizzazz to his speech with jokes and stories. A dynamic blend of flair, vitality, and glamour that elevates presentation or performance beyond the ordinary. Example, her choreography infused the routine with pizzazz, captivating the audience from start to finish. Low ticket. Cheap or not expensive. Example, she sells low ticket things like pens and notebooks. Sold at a relatively low price. Example, he started his business by selling low ticket gadgets like phone chargers. In commercial terms, low ticket describes goods or services with minimal financial commitment, typically used to drive volume sales or introduce customers to a brand. Example, retailers often assign junior staff to manage low-ticket transactions, reserving high-ticket sales for experienced personnel. To short-circuit. To make electricity go the wrong way and stop something from working. Example, the toaster short-circuited and stopped working. To cause an electrical fault where current flows the wrong way. Or to skip steps in a process. Example, she tried to short-circuit the interview process by calling the manager directly. Technically, to short-circuit means to create an unintended low-resistance path in an electrical system, often leading to failure. Figuratively, it means to bypass standard procedures or disrupt a process prematurely. Example, his attempt to short-circuit the regulatory review backfired, delaying the project even further. Rapport. Get along well and feel comfortable with each other. Example, she has good rapport with her teacher, they talk easily. A positive connection between people, often built through trust, good communication, and mutual understanding. Example, He quickly built rapport with the client by being friendly and respectful. A harmonious relationship characterized by empathy, mutual respect, and effective communication, often essential in professional or therapeutic settings. Example: establishing rapport with patients is crucial for effective psychological treatment. Shove or ram or cram something down someone's throat. To make someone take or hear something they don't like. Example: stop trying to shove your ideas down my throat. I don't agree. To aggressively push your views, choices, or actions on someone, even when they don't want them. Example: the ad campaign tried to cram the product down consumers' throats with constant pop-ups. Used figuratively to criticize the act of imposing beliefs, decisions, or content in a domineering or excessive manner, often disregarding the recipient's willingness or context. Example: critics argued that the film rammed its moral message down viewers' throats, sacrificing subtlety for impact. Jump down someone's throat. To shout at someone or get angry very quickly. Example: Mum jumped down my throat when I spilled the milk. To react with sudden anger or harsh words, often when someone says or does something minor. Example: she jumped down his throat just for being 5 minutes late. To respond with disproportionate aggression or criticism, typically triggered by a perceived slight or mistake. Often without allowing explanation. Example: his tendency to jump down people's throats undermined team morale and open communication. Light bulb moment. Suddenly think of something clever or understand something clearly. Example: I had a light bulb moment when I saw how the puzzle fit together. A sudden realization or brilliant idea. Like when something finally makes sense. Example: after struggling with the maths problem, he had a light bulb moment and solved it. A spontaneous flash of insight or clarity. Often marking a turning point in understanding or creativity. The phrase draws from cartoon imagery where a bulb lights up above a character's head to show an idea. Example: his light bulb moment during the pitch transformed a failing proposal into a winning strategy. Discreet. Being quiet and careful so you don't cause problems. Example: he made a discreet phone call so no one would hear. Behave in a careful, tactful way, especially when dealing with private or sensitive matters. Example: he gave a discreet nod to show he agreed without drawing attention. The exercise of prudence, subtlety, and restraint in speech or behavior, often to preserve confidentiality, avoid offense, or maintain decorum. Example: her discreet handling of the client's concerns helped preserve the firm's reputation. Skin in the game. Being involved in something and could win or lose something important. Example: he put his own money into the shop, so he has skin in the game. Being personally invested in a project or decision. Especially when your own money, time, or reputation is at risk. Example: she worked extra hard because she had skin in the game. Her name was on the project. A stakeholder's personal exposure to risk in a venture, often financial, indicating commitment and accountability for the outcome. Example: investors prefer founders with skin in the game, as it signals confidence and shared risk. Reciprocity. Doing something nice for someone because they did something nice for you. Example: she helped me with my homework, so I helped her clean up. Just a bit of reciprocity. Exchanging things with others for mutual benefit, like returning a favor or kindness. Example: there's a sense of reciprocity in friendships. You support each other. A mutual exchange of privileges, services, or obligations, often forming the basis of social, diplomatic, or economic relationships. Example: the principle of reciprocity underpins many international treaties, ensuring that concessions by one party are matched by the other. Discord. To argue or don't get along. Example: there was discord in the classroom when students disagreed. Conflict or tension between people, often caused by differences in opinion or goals. Example: political discord grew after the new law was passed. A state of disharmony or active disagreement, whether in personal relationships, organizations, or societies. It can also refer to unpleasant combinations of musical notes. Example: marital discord escalated due to unresolved financial issues, straining the relationship. Forged in fire. Made strong by going through hard times. Example: she was forged in fire after growing up in a tough neighborhood. To become stronger or more skilled because of difficult challenges or painful experiences. Example: his leadership was forged in fire during years of stressful work. A metaphor drawn from metallurgy, signifying transformation through adversity. It implies that someone or something has been shaped, hardened, or refined by intense trials, emerging more resilient or capable. Example: her resilience was forged in fire, having endured years of personal and professional setbacks. Did you enjoy the video? Let's keep the good vibes going. Give us a like to show your support. It really helps us keep creating content you love. Share this video with others who'd appreciate it too. Be sure to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you're always in the loop when we post something new. Leave us a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts, answer your questions, or simply say hi. Thank you so much for watching and being part of our community.